Okay, so in this video, we're going to go over the Conditions tab. So one of the most stressful and annoying parts about being a broker is working through those lender conditions that you get. You're always logging into different portals. You're always having different files. Maybe you have multiple approvals with the same file. Like it can become a lot, and we're trying to make that as easy as possible. Now, as of right now, you will add these conditions in manually, but sooner or later, we will have the AI extract conditions where you could drag and drop a commitment into it and it will automatically extract the conditions. But for now, it's still a fantastic tool to always keep track of where the conditions are at, whether you still need something from the client, whether you've already asked the client, whether you sent it to the lender or the lender's actually approved it. So we're going to go ahead and create one of our conditions lists. So a list would be basically what the bank you have the approval with, meaning if you have multiple approvals, you could have multiple lists side by side. So we're going to click this pencil icon. We're just going to call this Scotiabank conditions list. Okay. And then we're going to start adding some items to that condition list. So we're going to add, I have a couple templates here. However, if I don't have a template for it, like say I need property tax statement, I need signed commitment, I need solicitor, void check, I can add all those, but I can also add a custom condition. So if I need something very specific, like a certain account number, so say account 1234, bank statement, September, and then give a description, I could add that there and I can save it for future use as a template. But for now, we're just going to request these 5, and you'll notice they all get added into the list. Now with this list, you're going to be able to toggle the status of that condition. So whether it needs attention, meaning you don't have it yet, whether you've actually asked for it from the client, whether you've received it, whether you sent it to the lender, or whether it's approved. Now, there's a couple other things. You can assign them to a specific staff member to work on. You can also assign them to a specific borrower if there's multiple borrowers on the file. So if I assign it there, it will separate it under the different borrower, and these ones are unassigned. You can also add notes to each of these conditions if you need to discuss them. And then the nice thing is you can actually create a document request directly out of this condition. So instead of having to go to the Documents tab, and now after making your list, you just got to make the list all over again, you would just click Add to Document Requests, select the client, and now if I go back to the document requests, that's going to be asked for now right here. So moving back to the conditions, and the nice thing about, one thing I do want to mention, the nice thing about creating the document list out of here is as soon as you create the document list out of here, it basically links that document request with this condition. So if the client does upload the document, it will automatically change it over to received and requested if you send the doc reminder out. So it does actually automatically link it. So that's one benefit. But great way to have a couple different lists. If you want to add a new list, you just go down here. Maybe we have another one that's BMO approval. Color it blue. And then, yeah, you can create your other list right here. Maybe there's a couple different items you need. Okay, so very easy. And then as you toggle them, you have some that are sent to lender, you have some that are requested, some that are approved. And it's just an easy way to manage all those different requests, and you can see the total progress. Now, the last thing I want to cover with the Documents tab, the Conditions tab, is that this is the Conditions tab within the mortgage file. However, if you go over to the Task Hub and you click on Conditions List, you will see all of your files. So every single file you have and the list with that file, not just the one mortgage file. So this is where you could work throughout your entire day, or your admin staff could work out of, is this tab, because you'll see every single mortgage file you have, all the conditions remaining. So that's a Conditions tab, and hopefully this is helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And if you stick around just for one more second, I will demo what the AI extract will look like. So this is not in the system yet, but by the time you watch this video, or depending on when you're watching it, it might be in there. When you click AI extract, we'll create a new list. We'll call it just demo list for now. It'll allow you to upload a document. So we'll upload something here quickly. And when it clicks extract, Essentially, it's going to pull out all the conditions within that commitment and automatically label the ones you already have as approved and the ones you still need as needs attention. It's also going to fetch it based on the person's name as well. So it's going to be really nice, really organized, and then you import the list like that. So even easier than adding them in manually, but for now it's manual. It's still a great tool to use. Try and use it as much as you can. You'll feel very organized and you won't be stressed out about what you're still needing from certain clients. So hopefully that helps. And then feel free to give us a call if you need any help setting things up or you want us to run it through you one-on-one.